Thine has done it. Good morning, RPG. Welcome to Brothers Forge Gaming. I'm EZ, and we're back. We are back. We are playing Dungeon Magic on the NES. Really cool game. We got a couple of inserts there. We got a map. We got, the manual. So it is actually super helpful because it is a full map, so you can really, get through the day. What's happening, Caleb? Good morning, my bro, my man. Hope you're doing good. I hate to say, well, it depends. I'm half against the the Packers winning this weekend, just because of the Saints. So if the Saints can just win and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose, then it doesn't matter. But if Tampa Bay wins, then we need a miracle. We need to win, and we need Green Bay to lose, and somebody else. I mean, all reasonable, but I can't remember who it is. One of the other 8-8 teams or something. So I want to be in those playoffs, but we'll see. So hopefully it just works out. Maybe Green Bay can win, maybe Tampa Bay can lose, and the Saints can win, and we can call it a good day. So Dungeon Magic. Been kind of funny. We've been playing this for, this will be the third time. And randomly, after about the 2.5 hour mark, it seems to explode. Maybe it gets too hot, but it freaks out, cuts out. So we'll keep that in mind. The other thing is we just basically did a bunch of farming, a bunch of grinding. We actually have a pretty decent level. We grinded out some money and bought some items and stuff like that. We're fairly set up. I went into a dungeon and was spelunking and did some cool stuff. And then it turns out, I'm like, why isn't this game really progressing? I thought maybe it was just super basic or whatever. So I I did look into it a little bit, and there was something. I've been there a whole bunch of times in all of the streams, but I basically looked left instead of looking right. It's like you go in a little corner and you look, and then, and I should have done this like really early on in the game, like by level 2. I'm level 6 now. And there's like a person who gives you a sword that basically like starts the game. So I'm like, it's not like a sword you can use, it's like a item magical thing. And I'm like, oh crap, because I went back. I was gonna make up some of the stuff we lost from the last stream, and I happened to find this, and I'm like, oh man. And once you do that, like everything changes. All the text that the people say change, and it basically tells you where to go. So I have a little bit of direction. So the beginning of this stream is gonna be like, we're gonna know. It's gonna look like I know what I'm doing, right? So I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for that. Because yeah, I felt like we weren't getting anywhere. So it's nice to know that we can change that. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fix this because it drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. I don't like chords in my picture. Should I be bigger? I guess that's fine. I'll just be a little guy. You can really see all my animations. This calm night shattered by a violent storm. Lightning crashes and thunder roars. Darkest, the dark overlord is dark, has returned. Alright, continue our adventure. And thanks everybody who watched, I guess, how to grind out a bunch of levels. Because that's pretty much like all we did. But it's cool. We're overpowered, we're set up, we're good to go. GTG. So watch how simple this is. I found this out. Oh my gosh, I found this out yesterday, and I played around with it, but then I didn't want to. I wanted you guys to see it, so I just left well alone. It's funny because those of you who have been here watching me do this, it'll look pretty. See, here's that like little aisle where the scorpion has been every time. He doesn't actually leave. He blocks that path. And I've killed him a whole bunch of times. And you go to the end of this and you're like, oh, what do I do, you know? But if you turn this way, there's a whole person here that you talk to. So that's what we missed this whole time. Right in front of our face. Many moons have passed since anyone has visited this spring. You are quite extraordinary, and so I give you this sword. Why are all those things like frozen? It's okay. Let's actually go back to this town. I don't know if it changed the dialogue already. I do know what to do next, but... There is a sculpture that draws spirits to the sword. So yeah, you basically... We're going to go into the dungeon. We're going to mess it up. I protected myself with water magic. See, you can already tell, like, all these people, if you want to know about the sword, ask the soldier. So there's already, like, a different dialogue, just from going out and doing that thing that we were supposed to do a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. See, now we're going to go back into the dungeon. So this should be cool. I was running through like real quick, but this time we're going to do some exploring. Because there are a few chests in here, and there's some cool... I don't know if it's random, or if you find the same stuff, but there's some decent stuff in here to find. So the only reason I switched is because in one of the things I was like looking at, there's potentially kind of like the D&D lore and all that stuff. There's like advanced items, so you can find weapons +1, weapons +2, stuff like that. And it doesn't tell you, so it really is hard to know what you're getting into. So I would just basically equip anything that's new, because we know the stuff that we have is all stock. Unless maybe it will come up differently, like when we go to sell it or something. I mean, even this helmet, right? Equip it all. I want it all. So I feel like we beasted up all the slimes, right? Now, the one thing that when I played for about a half an hour last night and just didn't save. I wanted to see what I was getting into. So somewhere in the center here, there's, oh shit, a single door. Ooh. There it is. And it basically is going to take us to where we need. But see, last time we played, I found a section that went way down to like a basement, and there's just some extra stuff that you can get out of there. So it's not bad. It's not a bad idea to go in and just really clear this dungeon. I feel like we're overpowered, so this is the best to keep up our momentum. We want to just keep killing these things to experience, get the gold, get all the items, and then by the time we move to our next thing, which you know, there'll be more direction from here on out. It will, you know, we'll be able to get some of the other items and stuff like that, so. See, there's two ways to go. This is the correct way. So let's start by doing this. And there's going to be some tough enemies down here. Alright, are we ready? Guys. Oh, so that sucks. That sucks already. I got backed into a corner. So remember not to do that. Yeah, like, see, and what's funny is I just even kind of commented how I was slightly, I mean, we're overpowered for this dungeon, but it still doesn't mean if you sit there and fight anything head to head, it can be deadly, overpowered or not. I also didn't realize in this game that it had no in-game music. Basically, I was like kind of listening to a playback of it to check something out, and I was like, oh man, you know, I really thank everybody for being here and listening to 8-bit game sounds and me talking, I guess, is the only form of audio. this already the place? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that guy kicked my... He kicked my rear end. Alright, let's go beast up some slimes again. But good morning to you. Especially on this game, I was kind of talking about how for some reason the game like explodes after about 2.5 hours, and it makes sense because when I pulled it out yesterday, we were getting close to that 3-hour mark, and it kind of like crashed. But the game was like super hot because there's a lot of math and stuff going on, even though it's super basic. It's got stuff that's happening. Where's all my treasures? I was gonna say, last time I found like 3-4 things. That's the one I wanted. So they have this weird fight system in this too. You got pants. I did finally get some pants, man. Yeah, and the thing is it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you that you're like, but it mentions it even in like the book and stuff. It you have like an attack power, you have a defense power, you have all this different stuff, but it doesn't tell you what any of it is. The only thing you can judge on is by how many hit points you take away from something and how many hit points are taken away from you. So you're like, your guess is as good as mine. And then I found out there's even like better quality of standard weapons, like +1, +2, and so on. And it's like, how would you ever really know? It's not like a D&D Might and Magic based game where you go and have somebody look at something and they're like, oh yeah, that's a good, that's a good weapon. But good morning to you all, Mr. C. What's happening, Cosmo? What's going on, my man? I completed Kingdom Hearts. And oh, cool. Dude, that was awesome. Yeah, I got to pop in and watch you do some fights and stuff this morning, showing me how it's done. No, but playing a bunch of side bosses, which was cool. I didn't even necessarily know about all the side bosses. So. But good morning to you all. Yeah, it's like, why do I... It is a problem, even in today's gaming, because there's, like, percentages to dodge and stuff like that, and you're like, I don't know when it's going to proc. Nothing really, like, tells you. Or anything like that, so... Sephiroth. Right? He's a beast. Beast mode. I took the road less traveled by. Oh, I did find out a better... I feel like these guys are magical, though, so let's do the magic one. To the book. To my little tiny manual. Alright, protects against magic is double. A double. Baby. Get him. Got him. Good. There's another one. Let's go get him. Ah, I hate that they cast the dark on me. How dare you? 36 isn't too bad. I can live with that. I do hate that you have to, like, open these dungeon doors. Oh, shit. Oh, and it closes, so I have to fight this guy toe-to-toe right here. Let's get ready. Open the door. Get our sword. And smash! 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 Alright. We're in. We're in. Upstairs. Man, how long does this dark last? Maybe if I camp? I don't think it matters. There's probably a remove effect spell I probably don't have. And that didn't do it. That looks like a big ol' ogre. Nice. I schmited him. Little Persian. Little Persian. Do you have Home Sweet Home? I do not have Home Sweet Home. Well, the last time I played was a bit... hour to beat him. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Some of those, I remember, yeah, you get to those last boss fights, especially for me, like the first time or something like that, it could take a minute. Man, I am excited. We'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 2 in March for Morning RPGs. I know people have been waiting to see that, so definitely excited to bring that action. Stupid dark dungeon. Really don't mind fighting the slimes. They're pretty dirt. Honestly, the magical people are the worst in this. So far. There it is, baby. You can see it enchanting our sword down there. So now that sword is enchanted. This is all the stuff that I figured out kind of yesterday in a quick replay. But I didn't want to skip it, so I just basically didn't save, and I knew what we'd be doing today, so just excited about that. Oh, there should be... That's right. I think there's something cool in this door, so let's go. Get him. Go toe-to-toe with this guy. Oh, maybe not. Get him. The sword. The sword of swordness. Very excited. Alright, I think that's all that's in this room. Yeah. Oh, I did find out too, I think after you unlock one of the doors, Um, it gets me out of this dark dungeon. You can unlock it without... Dude, I'm never gonna get out of here. I can't freaking see. Okay, that's that one. And then this should be that other one, right? Yeah, okay. So it's back here. Not that way. Oh, it should be right here, right? Sweet. Gosh. So I wanted to kind of go down. There's another part to this dungeon down here to get some treasure, but I'm really not liking this dark thing. So I do it anyways. Oh, maybe it's just in here. Wow, this is just like a room full of doors of death. I thought it should have been the first one, so I guess let's check them all out. Hopefully they're just rooms. Potion. And all the game. The gummy missions. If you have the final mix version, it's great. I don't have. I'll be playing. I played number 1 in December on PlayStation 2, and I'll be playing number 2 on PlayStation 2. Then I think I have like Chain of Memories or one of the ones on Game Boy Advance. And it looks like those might be the only ones I have. I'll have to really look into my collection to see. Kingdom Hearts is one of those games where I picked them up when I saw them because I always knew it was going to be a great series, but you know I never played them, so I didn't really know which ones were good or what the differences were. Screw that guy. Felt like there should have been something cool as shit in there. That was like a boss fight. Dude, I went way too deep in here. It's going to take forever to get out of here, I feel. It's alright. All that for 7 gold? I feel like that was... Oh, there's 2 ways to get in here. So I probably came through that one. No, I think this is taking me back out. Let's try to get out of here. We accomplished what we needed, actually. Sweet deal. The business, baby. Alright, so we're going to go head south back to our little town. I feel like I've gotten my bearings down for finding some of this stuff, so we had to do it so much yesterday. Man, why are there so many cobras? Dude, I got my sword though, dude. I'll whip you all up. Eat crow. The final mix. Oh, I went too far south, huh? There we go. So you can see now they take it changed the whole dialogue now that I actually accomplished something. So now all the people will say different stuff. What a strange sword. It would be nice if I could find the save. I'm really bad. A great evil has come to our world. People say you no longer play outside. So it doesn't change all of them. We gotta find out where this bell place is. Not wise enough. Alright, so we're probably getting close to our next level. Like I said though, we're overpowered in the level sense though, so that's okay. Perfect. Save a damn ding dong. Alright, the town of Bell is a little south, little east. So not too hard. Greetings, Aladdin. Welcome, welcome. Good morning to you. Every good morning deserves a nice shot of coffee. We're back on the grind, and we're actually making some progress today. So already we've we've done like 10 times more than we did in all the other streams. So. South. East. Dude, I'll go through the forest. So here's this cave. Damn, that's a lot of scorpions. Should be a town around here. There we go. Oh, so I missed. I overshot the town I wanted to go to. But it should be just a little south. A little south. A little west. There we go, baby. Look at that. It's like easy, the master of navigation. Earth magic will restore your health. Oh, well, who'd they say? The wizard in Bell. Earth magic will restore... Oh, so earth magic is like our healing. Not that I know how to cast it, but... So I believe these elemental swords are what open up like your next ability. Oh, let's sell all this junk. 15. Yeah, and it doesn't... I'm happy about this one because paralyzed in a lot of games like this, it's paralyzed. Like, you can't move. In this one, I think it just slows your ability to fight or to do something. It doesn't even, it seems like you can still function, which is nice comparative because those, I hate those spells. Darkness, silence, all of that different stuff is awful. Almost have enough to buy the next piece of armor, which will be cool. Why not? Always save. Dollar bills, y'all! No chance. Where's my $1 million man? Money, 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 money. I get it. I'm trying to get on this Earth trip. I can't find the right people. There we go. That is the sword of the Magi. Will you apprentice in Earth? Yes. So now we have a second set of spells, so we can... I don't know if... I think we can mix items. Or, mix... Let's check it out. Yeah, so we can, mix elements now. And create new crazy spells, I feel. And one of them is walking on water, which is super important. And we can do it somehow, so... Neato mosquito. Oops. Oh, that's cool. I can... Not wise enough. So that means now I can be leveled up by earth and or water. The Mystic of Soul spoke. of treasure hidden in the dungeon. So we need to go to the town of Selle. When I was in Seoul, I heard a tale about a mysterious ring, so... Mystics say only a warrior can walk in the sky. Sounds interesto. So where are we, Belle? We've got quite a little trek. Nah, it goes really fast. We should actually try to go up to this other... The town of cheap food. And buy food. So, nothing there to do yet. Oops. Where the heck is this town? Oh, I went way shot it. So it's way south of this thing. Not way, but... like through the forest south. I am not afraid of demons. The fire magic is great. Oh, so this must be Fire Town. Oh, you get, yeah, the dungeon magic, so you get, I think it's just air, you know, sky, air, something like that. Yeah, it should be the elements. Earth, wind, water, fire. With our powers combined, I will become Captain Power. I wonder what spells it gives me in here. What kind of mix spells. So let's see what they tell you. Oh, cures blindness. Cures paralysis. That's awesome. And that's double. A double. Okay, so the double dots will cure paralysis. Double dot, single dot will cure poison. Oh, double dots open circle will restore health. So let's try that out right now and see how much health it restores. Double dots open circle. Oh, I probably have to go outside to use it. Okay, let's go outside. No magic within inside the city limits. I feel like that costed me more life than it healed me. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Captain Power. Oh, that's right, Captain Planet. I'm thinking Captain Power because of it's always been in my head. If you know, you know. So if you can see it back here, there was an animated series / toy line / VHS interactive game called Captain Power that had some really cheesy goodness. Actually, the cartoon was good. It was like an anime. Ah, yeah. If you know, you know. Let's go check to see how our level is, because I could use a level up. Out of my wave. I feel like this is not the right town. This isn't. This is some other town. Alright, we're out of here. Maybe. Oh, I did want to. You know what? That was probably the town of Bell. The Dungeon of Doom is on the west side of town. Welcome to Selle. We use earth magic. Okay, so I should be able to do hit here as well. The Dungeon of Doom is in the west side of town. Okay. What do you have to say, little girl? Dude, these buildings are hard enough to get to, jeez. Can't quite... Let's see how much we need, actually. So defense is key in this. 500, 280, 240... 420. So basically, the helmet would be... The helmet's going to be more protective than the other thing, so I would say the 280 is our goal on that. What's happening? Good morning, DOA. 80s anime. 80s anime, dude. That's, yeah, where it's at. All these now and day prices. So there's supposed to be something here to the west. I honestly do not know what the blue potions do. But I got them. Hopefully they are also healing potions and not just like effect potions or something like that. That's not the person I wanted to talk to. So this must be Bell again. Bunch of crap. a flight hidden in a dungeon. Yes, I'll be going dungeon spelunking soon enough. Oh, I was all the way up here. Holy crap. It's really easy to miss towns and stuff. The map makes the world look much bigger than it really is. Alright, we found where we're looking for, though. Found what I was looking for. Have your journeys made you wiser? Yes, not wise enough, dude. I gotta be stinking close. Come on. I do wish it would tell you little things like, you know, how far away you were, blah blah blah. I guess I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna get a couple. Let's just kill until we get that. Oh, that's 280, huh? That's kind of a lot. Ooh. Treasure. Man, I wish I knew what the walk on water spell was. I guess I could just mix them together. It could only be so many, right? Wasn't that? I have no idea what that did. I feel like it just hurt me. Alright, we'll come to magic testing in a little bit. I gotta find a town just so I can figure out where the hell I am. Oh shit, that's a dungeon. With werewolves. So let's see, this might be the one that we wanted. Okay, so that's obviously that's our next dungeon, so let's go go get prepared. In this forsaken town. Why do they make these so hard to navigate? No, I should be good on items. I could sell some items though, because I have. Oh, those ones look like they're. That one looks like a fancy potion. Fancy pants. Definitely, I'll take that. According to the guide, looks like the blue potions stop. They're pretty useless. Oh, just that's all that they do. I mean, it's not bad because we are getting paralyzed a lot, so I'll start using them a little more. There's guys. Yeah, I saw a couple of guides and stuff. Like I said, I'll probably. I don't need like a hold my hand walkthrough, but it's nice to know the little details. Like honestly, like the spell list, I might end up, looking up or something like that. I only think it's wise that we go and level up, because we had to have reached it by now. So we know the dungeon's really close to here, going to be easy to get back to. Oh, I have that mace. That'll give me 30, so I can actually go armor up, too. That'll be huge. So let's go ahead, we'll make our way back one more time, and then we know about... We know about what we are doing. Man, here comes the rain. Hey, I'll take that. That thing came fighting out. Oh my god, it's a Cobra Haven. Oh, I'm in a completely wrong town. I'm gonna assume this is Gran, which is probably a bad assumption, but... Yes. Yes, I did sleep well. According to the guide, they are used for the beginning. Oh, looks like the blue potions are... That would make sense, because, like, if we would have been popping those a bunch of times in that dungeon, it might have taken away the darkness as well, which I could see being, like, very, very useful. Yes, you are now level 7. Cool, that's all I really wanted and needed. This was the inn, right? No. This was the inn. Which one was the inn? Oh, it's across the way. Okay. Oh, we also want to find the armor shop. Be strong. Trying to be. There you are, baby. Do I want something? No. Do I want to sell something? Yes. How about 30? I accept. I like how he just kicked me out. Look at this sweet, sweet helmet, dude. I've been waiting. That's awesome. Love a good helmet. Nice, dude. Look at our little character. That's cool. I love it. I love it. Repetitive, but save, save, save. Location, location, location. Now let's go fight some... What were they, like werewolves? So this should be Belle. Get out of my way. So we want to go... east. Where'd that snake go? All right. Dude, an in-game map would really do wonders for this game. Yeah, definitely no emulator saves or rewinds or anything like that. We're fighting old school NES crash problems. Gotta save all the time because you never know when it's gonna be your last. Okay, so this is the place I needed to be. So we need to go west of here. Through this forest, I think it's like pretty lined up. We found it over here a couple of times. I made it all the way to this other town. So it's in between these two. Son of a mother. Is it on the map? Of course, I found it like 2 or 3 times just a minute ago, but... Where? Ooh, I like that though. That looks like a treasure. Bracers that I don't need. You cannot use magic in town. Thanks. What others say? Wind magic is convenient. We can ride with ease. So I feel like this is a whole different town that I haven't been to. Interesting. Nothing that's going to be of use. So maybe that was this maze place. Go south. You don't think I made it all the way over there, do you? I might have. guess we can go find out. Yeah, it's probably a little bit nicer to use that than... Because like I said, I'm going off of... I don't know what that map looks like, but this is basically what I have to work with here. So, this is like a grid-based game, and it just has like little random like stuff that I'm like, I guess we're doing some heavy exploring. Wow, I made it all the way back to the freaking castle. That's something. Okay, at least I know exactly where I'm at. I get caught. I get carried away with that sometimes when I switch over. Way to be there to call me out, my man. The magic damage system is disgusting. But it shows the grid properly on the Game Pass. That's cool. Oh, you don't like looking at close-up? Personal expression mode. So if anything, it should be east and like up. So we'll just kind of like grid search here. Through the forest. There, look at that. Now, let's see if we're strong enough for this. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm like set up to play, you know, cartridge. I mean, it's my setup. I don't even have anything to like emulate. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest. And I don't have a computer that would like. I run a laptop for streaming, so this computer would not work for like gaming. But all right, it is official. We are in the next dungeon, and you know what that means. Let's grab another fresh cup of coffee here, Java, and let's slay some monsters. Now, the one thing, like we used to heavily talk about all the like emulation and stuff like that, and we initially didn't do it because it doesn't really matter when you're playing like some RPGs, and it's nice to be able to get like games that are super expensive. Like I've still never played Shining Force 3 because it's, I just haven't pulled the trigger on getting a, $200-300 game for the Saturn. But we originally did it because we played a lot of platformers, and the lag on, like, we were doing no death, like world record speed runs and stuff like that, and it would really like affect that, and it would really piss me off. So I went, even just playing like a Nintendo on an HD TV will piss you off. So I'm sitting here playing, looking at my original Nintendo from 1985 and playing on my parents' old bedroom TV, like a 30-inch Toshiba nice CRT, which really, like I said, it doesn't probably matter that much for like this game. But, trying to do Russian Attack in 10 minutes or, beat some of those games, like, go try to beat Mike Tyson, and it's like just any lag at all and you're done. You're done. Oh, maybe that. So I feel like that other dungeon was not the dungeon. The one that had the werewolves and stuff. That was probably a dungeon that was gonna kick my ass. Nope. There's the werewolves. All right. There's so many fucking doors. The doors are real, man. Yeah, that would be, I mean, that would be cool. I feel like kind of, there was big strides with like the NES Classic and stuff where you could mod it, and I know people that have like the full library, so they're, playing Little Samson and things like that, but still, even those, it'd be nice. I feel like the more modern retro, they've come out with some systems, or even like the Atari, the new Atari 2600 Plus is a real release Atari system from Atari that plays 2600, plays 7800 cartridge games, but you can also put stuff on it. It's HDMI, it hooks up to, stuff like that. So I feel like that's like kind of a progression into the new world of retro gaming on modern, like, kind of like Clash. Wow, I picked the one door that took me back out. How hilarious. Smite him! Smite him! Wow. Why are there so many doors in this? Crazy thing about the guys who attack you in the doorway is that you can't back up from them like you can some of the others. I don't think I can hold any more items. Oh, I am paralyzed, so let's go ahead and use one of these then. I'm good. I'm good. I like how he took a sip of coffee. Dude, you gotta. It is like mana refresh, man. You gotta have a little bit of alertness before you go into a dungeon. I think everybody should bring a little cup of coffee. Retro free software on Steam. Yeah, see, so I've heard I've heard good advancements and stuff. So, I'm not like, I used to be a little bit more like anti, but as it's progressed, I just like the availability of retro games out there, and I like when people come in, regardless if they're playing original hardware or whatever emulator. It's just cool that people are playing these games, and I've seen like kids and a younger generation lean on start playing like retro style games and enjoying those more. In fact, I kind of told the story of my stepson and his cousins and stuff. They came over the other day and they were like, "I want to get a CRT from you," because they're actually playing like old. I don't even know what they have, but they're starting to collect retro games. They're starting to play Contra and Mega Man's and stuff like that, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. That people are playing this in a new generation and stuff. The dawn of a new age. Exactly. Like I said, I could sit here and be like, no, I only am gonna play this stuff. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks that this game in particular has crashed several times, and I've lost a half an hour of play, or I do something really boneheaded and didn't save or something like that, and it's like I can't just rewind it or save or do this, and it makes it that much more of a of an adventure, I guess. I get whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now I'm pretty much back. I feel like the doors all kind of lead to one another, so we gotta find the right door, which I'm assuming is the door. Oh, fuck me. Which is the door that has wolves behind it. Huh. So see, this keeps taking me the... At least I've cleared... Oh, it's probably this one. At least I've cleared a lot of the mobs. Oh, shit. You can kind of see the areas that are new. Oh, shit. Dude, I really whacked that guy. I whacked him good. Oh, all for nothing. Oh, wait, just kidding. Here we go. What is this door, you think, though? Oh, that was the door I came in. So what's this door? Somewhere I feel like I've already been. Alright. To the depths of the dungeon. I want to know why this healing spell didn't work. And what the deal with that is. And it definitely is. The collection behind you looks amazing. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I wish you guys could see my most impressive wall and my favorite wall. This is basically odds and ends, Odyssey 2 and television, Atari 2600, VHS games. We got the Steel Battalion up there. But this is like all my working designs, TurboGrafx, PS3, Xbox, PS1, PS2, Saturn, Sega CD, Sega Genesis, Sega Masters, Sega Dreamcast. But then this wall is all SNES, boxed NES, my huge wall of NES, all my systems, N64, and then on this side's wrestling and GameCube and Wii and Xbox 360. It's kind of a newer selection, but I've been at it for a minute, and I definitely enjoy the physical. I was like, there's nothing down here. Stupid fairy. What is going on? Like, why am I on fire? Oh, I'm poisoned. I've got a spell for that. Jesus. Poison is brutal, by the way. Two dots, one dot. I have no idea where I am. I ran like a little girl because I was poisoned. That guy looked... Ooh, a door. I feel like, is this the door I came out of? I guess let's go fight this stupid ass guy. Whoo, doggy, that's just the same fucking shield, though. That doesn't seem worth it. Supposed to find a stupid ring in here. Jeez, dude, that was wild, dude. That was crazy. Damn, 360 degrees. Absolutely. I know it's... This is like cluttered, you know, I've got like bright lights and all this stuff, so that's why. Usually this is just the easiest way to to show, but those things do insane, right, dude? Hopefully those potions are not super, super expensive, because I'm gonna have to be buying those like crazy. Alright. So I came in through this door. I went a little bit that way, cleared some guys. I went this way, finished that side. Whoa, what was that? Hey, I can't complain about that. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Alright, back to this mission. Nothing in here? Uh-oh. What's this? Honestly, they tell you to use like graph paper and stuff. Did it say it was poison? Yeah. The guy hammered me so hard. I'm not gonna make it out of here. Deeper into the dungeon. Oh, I lost all that fucking time. That's alright. Damn, dude, I wasn't as strong as I thought. I didn't know how to get out of there. Well, the inn is your best friend, but I mean, like, when you're in the, in battle situation. That hurt. I have 0 gold. Oh! The only good thing is I do have all my potions. That was quite an adventure. I am sad. Sadness washed over the dude. Get out of my way. I'm not in the mood right now, you mother. I wonder if they stay cleared a little bit. Like if I clear a dungeon and go back, is it going to have all new mob? Oh, that really hurts your spirits. It hurts your spirits. It punched me right in the bread basket, we'll call it. What town even is? Oh, okay, well. So here's the food town. Let's go... Let's go check out the other dungeon and see if it respawns stuff. Oh, a darkness washed over the dude. So it does look like it respawns the dungeon. So it's nice to know that I do have Cure Poison. I wasted a lot of life on that. I would think I was like using all my stuff, casting spells, and just taking mad damage being poisoned. My feelings are a little bit hurt. Oh, well, yeah, probably when I die. Well, see, it doesn't count as me. Maybe it does. Because it basically just loaded my last game, gave me all my items back and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's just where I left off. Give me some gold. Or give me some treasure. I wouldn't mind. Stairs back up? So I feel like that was just a loop. saw another ogre. Where was he? Oh, he killed... I didn't even pay attention to my face. Ah, I'm gonna beat my own brain. Stupid. Do it! I did it a month ago on emulator and did not regret it. Been playing old school dungeon crawlers. Yeah, I've been loving the RPGs and stuff. I mean, it's all good. I mean, I know what you're supposed to be getting into with some of these, and there's definitely a level of grind. Like I said, I grew up playing Might and Magic on like the Sega Genesis, and I didn't even know what I was doing. So realistically, I was just fighting, like fighting stuff for no reason. I guess I could just like run around and probably collect stuff this way. It was just a little bit nicer getting bigger chunks. Actually, it is pretty viable. I should just go in at least and clear that first thing of slimes. Was well worth it. That's what happens. You think you're too cool for school, and then an ogre slaps you in the face. So God, I don't know. I used to play World of Warcraft, and it just reminds me of going through a whole freaking dungeon and then wiping or something like that. And I'm just like, man, that feels like a wasted time. It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to manually select, like, pick up the treasure each time, you know? I mean, it's gold. They should just give it to you, right? Which town is this? What did I do? Go too far north? I think so. Can't even fight that guy. Okay, there's that scorpion. Legend of Legaia. Legend of Dragoon. So yeah, I've been hearing lots of stuff about that. I love grind games. I actually don't mind grind games when I get in the mood to grind. Sometimes, you know, you want to like progress a game, so you're like, I did that with Dragon Warrior 2. It's like I fought my way into a place where I was like completely stuck and then had to spend literally an hour killing what I could kill to get like my next level. Seems to be the best. Score, oh man, Final Fantasy series. I'll be playing Final Fantasy 3 on the SNES, and I've never played it, to be honest. So, so I'll be playing that as the morning RPG for February. Next, to finish off January, we'll be doing Virtual Hide-Lid on the Sega Saturn. I've played like halfway through it before, so that'll be an interesting one. It's kind of short, so. Shining Force is my favorite series of all time. I played 2 in November. I played 1 the November before. November is my birthday month, so I tend to play stuff from the Shining series. So that's all always going to be good. So is Legend... I remember somebody was just talking about Legend of Legaia. Legend of Dragoon I have, and that's actually a debatable one that I've been thinking about playing as well when I get to some PS1 stuff. Tactics games I really love. Strategy tactics, I love Vandal Heart, Shining Force, even like Ogre Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics. Those are great games. I'm hoping to get into some of those as well, or even just like Ogre Battle on PS1. Chrono Trigger I've heard great things about and great story about. I've never played it. I don't own it. So it's kind of expensive. So that's a tough one, but it's on my list. I haven't played the Final Fantasy series. I played like 7, but bought 7. Yeah, I played 7. I've played some of the original one on NES, and I've played maybe like a later in the series 10, something like that. I did play a lot of 7, like raised Chocoboos and played through it and played hours and hours and hours at that little casino place. See, that's what always happens to me. I get sidetracked when they offer a casino. Yeah, so many great games. That's why I love this series, the Morning RPG. I started it last year. I was like, you know what? It was about January, February, March or so, and I was like, man, I'd really love to play through some RPGs, but I want to stream them. I don't want it to be like boring. And I'm like, you know what? The morning time seems like a perfect time. Because I started with Dragon Warrior, and I was like, it seems like a perfect time to like grind. And just kind of do that style game, and it's worked out ever since, and probably become my favorite time. Plus, my schedule really opened up between me and my wife. We get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and usually, like, she ends up going to work and doing stuff by like 6. So that always gives me kind of like a 6 to 8 style time frame during the week to get in some action. And then of course weekends I can do whatever I want, like extended. So where'd this town go? I know it's right here. Oh, it's a little bit south. Which town is this? Yes, I'm after the mysterious ring. I get it. So I might have just went all the way down to Bell. Looks like I did. Like I said, this game makes it seem like you're going to be, you think of an open world game where it takes 5 minutes to walk somewhere, and this is not like that. See, I was going to say I already overshot the town. I don't think I have anything to sell. Ah, okay. So these are not the places. Here we go. Nope, that was the same. You're kidding. Sweet. It is weird that they don't offer like an easier way to buy. You have to buy the water in that format. I've never had this much food on me though. So good. Remake is good, but they changed a ton. No geez. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, yeah. Some of those remaster remakes of like I saw the Final Fantasy VII. I've seen some of like the Resident Evils and stuff, and they. I mean, it's cool, but it should have just. It's like a different game. I mean, I guess you could call it just. It's like a remake, but. Yeah, it really changes when you start adding different mechanics and things to a game. It's like, well, that's cool, but it's not the same game anymore. I had that same feeling, and in fact, I played through Shining Force. I forget, it's on the Game Boy Advance. It's like Shining Force. I don't think it's remastered, but it's like it's Shining Force something, and it's the same as Shining Force 1, only they add a there's like completely different story. Well, it has the same story, but it has an additional added story that's like and then it has a set of characters that are different, and then it has a whole scheme of one of the characters can transform into these cards that you find. So basically, if you find the Gort card, you can turn him in. You use these different powers and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is cool, but I mean, it's like a lot different. So I wonder if it's a certain amount of time, because now it looks like, they weren't there. Like, I didn't see any slimes. Alright, I'd say we're ready. We basically have like double the amount of food. We'll play it a little bit wiser. So that should be Belle, I think. Oh, I navigated this forest like crap that time. Sweet. I think this is my... I don't think so, actually. It is not my home sweet home. Oh, that was actually the food town. It's all good. Well, I went in Rome, though. Give a save. Jolly, jolly. Nope. We have hardly progressed the game at all. I just learned how to find the right stuff. I mean, we finally we beat one of the dungeons. We're about to go back into a dungeon and get a ring, but yeah. So pretty much everything that I had done up to today didn't even matter because I never did the original thing you were supposed to do at like level 1. But at least we do have a little bit of direction, and it's still brutal because I was in a sense like overpowered fighting like fighting the first dungeon and all that stuff was like pretty cake, and then I went into the other dungeon and it's like they cast just brutal spells and stuff on you. Like, poisoned was literally, like, the craziest thing I had seen in any of the games of being poisoned. But welcome, good morning, and we are actually doing some stuff today. Like I said, too, I feel like I think that the world is way bigger than it really is. It's actually pretty limited. I wonder which cave that is. Okay. So we should be close. Go find our bearings. And go back to the stupid dungeon of freaking doom. Let's see if we can find the innkeeper, though. In this labyrinth. I'll tell you what, I hate this town. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to go to. Yeah. I mean, it is and it isn't. It's just like it's a grid based game, so you only see stuff when you're on your grid, and then you're looking that direction, and whatever it is you're looking for is um, like on that next grid in front of you. So when I'm running around, which I'm kind of frantic, I'm not like paying attention. They're telling you to like, oh, track each step that you take, and I'm like, well, that's not how I'm doing things. Especially when you're fighting, it's like I can't sit there and be like, okay, how many steps back did I take? When I'm running away or doing something, how many steps forward? I don't know what these powders do. To be honest, I never looked into that. Alright, so a red potion is 70. That's expensive, but I wonder what the big red potion does. Out of my way. Yes, alright. So let's go to the dungeon. I know, I feel like it overheats, I feel, because where are we at? 2 hours? Uh-oh. So you get into that 2.5 hours mark, and it's like the game's like Alright, so let's do the dungeon one more time. We just say this is a good place too. We're set up to where we should just be able to gum right out. Head west. Wow, it's making me go kind of the wrong way. There we go, baby. Whew. Are we ready? Are you sure we're ready for this? I hate you guys for potentially making me use. There's so many bees out here, dude. I need to remember to keep that spell on me. So here's I think already the deathly way that I went before. That's kind of good. There's guys on games. Yeah, I'll end up. I'm gonna continue to grind it out a little bit right here because I know that I'm supposed to be in here. I know I'm supposed to find some stuff in here. And this should get me to another level and get me some gold and stuff like that. But I will probably check on a few things just so we can progress. Because I will be playing this again, until we get through it. So it's like, I am going to want to progress through the game. And if I have to get a little bit of direction, I will. So these seem like we talked about worthless, and I feel like they're taking up space. So let's go ahead and pop the unparalyzing potion of goodness. Oh, there was nothing down this staircase. What? Oh, wait. No, I went down the staircase, so we gotta go through this door. Ah. Forgot that I can't. What was the poison spell? 2-1? Yes. Fuck me. At least there wasn't a person there. All right. Yeah, the guide alone for magic, because you get... Okay, let's take a look at that real quick. So each one of those is an element that you'll unlock, and then each one of those things is like a symbol, and you can mix and match them. So I know some of them are just like enhancers and stuff, but there's like a lot of combinations of spells that you can cast, and different variations. So there's like a heal, stronger heal, a walk on water, flying, I'm sure, and all this like random crap, and it makes it seem like that has been overwhelming. And it's called Dungeon Magic, so I'm sitting here thinking that magic probably plays like a big part. Okay, so there was like nothing in that room. I know there's some stuff down there, but let's go clear this side. This side's pretty short too. We don't want to get caught right here fighting the skeleton guy. He's a beast. Nice. I did proper fighting. You got to go up, and they call it parrying, but it's really just backing up. So it says something like you want to attack, like, so you want to see him get hit, but then you want to back up because he swings, and you can actually, if you're not in the grid, he won't hit you. Alright, so I feel like we cleared both sides now. Yeah. So, dead ahead. Captain. I think, well, you can choose any magic you want in the beginning of the game. The book, I chose water because the book tells you to. But I think if you're obviously playing through the game, you can. You could have picked. I could have picked fire. I could have picked wind. I could have picked any single one. And then as you get items, in fact, from what I kind of saw, we'll be getting one of, because after you get this ring or something like that, it basically will unlock the next. You'll be able to hold 3 magics together or whatever. Or maybe I did miss it. I missed key parts on some of them. God, I get so turned around. I feel like I've cleared a lot of people. I think that's the guy who killed me last time. Whew, alright, we're going deeper. Oh, I see. Interesting. You might be reading it correctly, because if you're reading a thing, it might be easier than I'm making it, because it could be as simple as going into a town, talking to one thing, or running into a dungeon and finding a certain thing and leaving, and then going and getting the skill and coming back and stuff. Like, I'm basically doing it like, oh, we figured something out, and trying to finish that project and then go. I did see, and I think I actually read the same, not read, but I read what I missed in the same thing you did, and I did see something about once you get that sword and get earth magic, you can basically cast water walk if you know what the spell combination is, and you can go to an island and just reap all these like treasure chests without going into like the castle, and get a bunch of like extra stuff that way. Okay, oh god. Wow, I can't believe I like one hit that guy. So that was my stair. So I just walked all the way around. I think I went that way. So let's go this way. I see you. Well, big open rooms and doors are usually good signs. Well, signs that you're going to get whacked by a skeleton. So there's another door. Lots of doors in here. That looks like way better armor. Or does it look like a regular shirt? I can't tell. No, the regular shirt was like brown. That looks like rusty mail or something. Well, I guess we'll know if I get super whapped. Dude, we are dungeoning up a storm right now. That's awesome. That's the one I just went into, right? Yeah. Here we go, baby. This should be something exciting. Or not. I don't think I went into this one. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of doors. So this should be the door I came in. This should be that first one there. There's nothing over here. Nothing there. And I did all these, right? Oh shit. Alright, red skeleton. I feel like that's the same weapon I have. I keep thinking I'm gonna find this stupid ass ring. Oh, okay. It's red chain armor. I feel like that's the red rapier. That was a freaking wild battle. So many doors. Alright. So a lot of doors to search. One of these doors, I feel, is going to have what I want. Man, I'm a little scared. Okay, so it only gives you half if you only have one. Got it. Oh, so do these doors... I feel like I'm back in this room now. So I went in this first one. I think that's the ring I was looking for. Fuck, I am ready to get out of here. Should I open up this? I don't know what the ring does, though. Oh, I can probably equip it. No, because it's an item. It's something you use. Does it say anything about the ring in the book? I know I was supposed to find the ring, but now that I found it, I'm like... No. There's no nothing about the ring. Alright. I just don't want to open this door and get punched in the face. But, or do I? Okay, I think I did it. I don't know what's in here. Oh, there was 2 doors right there. Alright. Dude, lit. Let's get out of here if I can figure it out. Would be super sweet if there was like a recall, because I have no idea where I am now. Those are those doors again. Maybe it was back through here. Yikes. Alright, one staircase. There's people. Jeez, this is scary, 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 scary. Let's finally enter the dungeon. Aha. Hey, a potion at boot. So I found a whole nother room. Either that or stuff is starting to respawn, which is just as scary. So this is a dead end room. Ow, I was like, I found it maybe. I did. It's this door. It's not that door. I am beyond stoked. Any town, please. Okay, wait, where was the dungeon? Where'd the dungeon just go? Screw it. I've heard that there's a magical ring in the cavern in the sky. Alright, so we're getting a new thing. Could it be the Ring of Flight? Alright, so I'm excited. We're going to grab a ski. So lots to do with the sky now. I feel like that's going to be our next adventure. I don't know what town this is. So north of the town is woods. I think this is Bell. Or it could be this Soul. So let's try to find Granville. Okay. Home. Home. England. Home. That's all I care about is getting that save up. So we have done a great job. Guess what? More doors. Damn freaking doors everywhere, man. Wait. Oh, I made it. I got the ring. I beat everything in that dungeon. So I was excited to get out of there. Sounds like Zelda dungeon music. Oh, I knew I was only in the middle of the game. I'm hoping, though, with... At least I was a little bit set up, so it should progress a lot easier. All I have to do is figure out what to do, so... That was the big part. We might have even earned enough for level 8, which would be helpful. Nope, not wise enough, but we gotta be like super close. We got a good amount of cash. We've got like some items that are actually a little bit bigger to sell. So 15 gold for the helmet. 40 for this thing. 40 for that one. $50 for that one, so feeling a little confident now. All right, that's good. Let's not push the luck. Let's not push the luck. Yeah, I was close. I couldn't remember what my last level was, but I feel safe now, so that's good. And honestly, hopefully we're back tomorrow. If not, we'll be back Monday morning. And I still really want to get on the grind for Golden Axe Warrior. You know, so if I get some free time this afternoon, who knows? I might even be back today. That was, after dying that first time, I'm feeling good. I feel much better. We accomplished something. I might even do a little bit of research and figure out, you know, like what's my next thing. Funny you brought that up, Anubis. One of my favorite game series of all time, loved Shining Force, so I instantly loved Vandal Hearts when it came out on PlayStation 1. I am in the middle, so I don't know how to go about that. I should still have the save file. I was in the middle, or maybe even further, of doing a complete Vandal Hearts run and doing all of the side things to get the Vandal armor, which I had not done in the past. So I don't know if I should just continue it from there, or if I should, you know, like start over to do the whole guide or whatever. But I love that game, and I'd love to finish it. So awesome that you brought that up. Yeah, it's, you know, putting a lot of time on it, so, you know, but it is what it is. Like I said, this is definitely like a blind first play. I'm gonna get a little additional information to help me proceed through it. So yeah, it takes longer than expected, but at least I'm doing it as a novice, so you can, if you are a novice, this is what you have to expect, instead of just being able to run through it, know all the spells, and do all that stuff. Of course, you know, we can look some stuff up and figure that out, but... Hey, what's happening, Jimmy? What's going down? Glad you can make it. We're actually just ending today's stream, but we'll be back with another part to Dungeon Magic. We actually did some good stuff today, though. We went to the first dungeon, we got the sword, we blessed the sword, we went to the next town, we went to the next dungeon, we got the ring, so we're actually progressing the story and all that stuff. So I'm excited. We should be getting through it faster now. But thanks everybody for being here. Is this an NES game? Yes, it is. This is Dungeon Magic on the NES, and this is it's unique if you haven't seen it before, because it kind of appears like it's going to be a dungeon crawl, and it has some definite command-based, text-based aspect, and a lot of grinding, but it's kind of like a first-person, like Skyrim without seeing your weapons type thing. You know, if you had to compare it to something, you know, like well, not even like a Might and Magic. It's something where you're physically moving and fighting through first person on like a grid-based style game. Very, very grindy, but actually a whole lot of fun. Well, today was a good one, guys. We made some... I'm just happy to make progress. The game didn't crash, so I'm not going to push my luck anymore, but we'll be back really soon. Appreciate everybody sticking it out for the long haul and helping me out, giving me any sort of information, and just kind of being here. We all figure it out together. I guess that's kind of the fun of sitting around and playing games with your friends and all that stuff. Especially when it comes to some of these brutal NES retro games. But we'll be back. It's time. Go enjoy your Saturday. Look for an afternoon play, maybe, of Golden Axe Warrior coming up sooner than later. Look for the next morning. It'll either be tomorrow morning or Monday morning. We'll be back on Dungeon Magic, and we're just going to keep progressing. Of course, Wild Wednesday. I don't know if it's next week, but the next game for that series will be Call of Juarez on the Xbox 360. So all sorts of content from the 80s to the mid-2000s. So there's something out there for everybody. But really appreciate you guys. Couldn't do it without you. Enjoy. As always, take it easy, and I'll see all of you next time on Brothers Forge Gaming.